All right, y'all. I had a very lazy weekend. Well, lazy for me. I mean, we did the usual happy hour movie night, and our movie this past Friday was Palms because Hillary's been talking about it for weeks, and actually, it was a pretty good movie. I'd recommend it. I'm not going to get into the description, but I'd recommend it. Anyways, Saturday was a day of supporting black owned businesses Baker Dude, my cousin Lynn's Kitchen, my friend Aries Firebomb, who is up in Minneapolis, accepting donations to help people in his community, the LGBTQ queer folks up there. I got a recommendation for Joya Bella from a childhood friend of mine, and so I ordered. What did I order from them? I feel like I either ordered a pack of. I think it was a pack of like a mixed bag of stuff, and I can't wait to show it off when I get it. And then myself. I worked on my website Saturday and Sunday for the show right here, and hopefully by sometime in July, I'll have overhauled the Duchess's website and transferred it from Wix to Squarespace. What can I say? I love the Squarespace aesthetics. Also, a really hard word to say. Eventually, I'll probably switch over all my websites to Squarespace, but for now, we're just going to take it one step at a time. And if you have a minute, go check out the website for the show. I am really proud of it because Squarespace is incredibly hard to use. And so here we are in these waning moments of pride, and I just want to take a minute and say, if nothing else, about my friend Davon. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of him. I remember when I first met him, like, 5, 6 years ago, and he told me about starting his own clothing and accessory line. And later, probably about a year later into our friendship, maybe two, he moved to NYC, and honestly, he's making it work. I love Davon. I just love him. Whenever we do get to see each other, it feels like Celia and Nettie getting to see each other after being separated for so long. We just we got and understood each other without a whole bunch of complications. The whole being black and queer, effeminate black queer people, and we both had dreams we wanted to pursue. And look, my boy is driven. Like, my boy is driven and he's making it work, and he has his business and he's up and running. And I wish I was cool enough to wear his clothes, but what I was cool enough to do was this bag right here. Okay. No Label Movement, that's the name of his company and the name of his brand. And I love this bag so much because I take it everywhere. Like, I take it everywhere. And I love how versatile it is. It's just like got the right amount of space. I can fit my laptop in here if need be. Not so much space in here with some room to spare. But it's like an oversized fanny pack that's stylish. And then, like, also, it has this handle right here. So, like, when it's zipped up properly, you can be like, oh, I just need to grab it and go. And then later, when you really fully a realized person, you can be like, oh, I'm just going to pop it on like that and go about my day. And it breaks away, for those difficult moments when you're just like, ugh, I'm trying to get in the car and they're just like, just get off of me. I feel like I'm being strangled. So, yeah, I got this bag a year ago from him on my trip to New York City. And if I have not bored you with the details of why that trip was so meaningful, well, then you'll just have to watch this space and also be on the lookout for a video that I recorded for somebody else. And I'll keep you informed of when that comes about. But anyways, a homeboy also helped me put together a photo shoot with a very amazing photographer, name right there, where I got to live out my fantasy of standing in front of the dogs are running somewhere. I got to live out my fantasy of standing in front of the United Nations wearing a tiara while a man walks up to me whilst getting my picture taken in a photo shoot and asking, are you a princess? Because it was entirely plausible of what I was wearing with the whole diplomatic sash and the tiara and my hair all done and the dress I was wearing. And it was also after that experience of feeling so at home in my new gender that it really confirmed what I wanted to do after finishing the Duchess, which was starting hormones and being here. Only regret is not starting laser treatment sooner, but there we are. Also made my appointment for my next laser appointment with Fair Skin Spa. I believe that's the name of it. I'm gonna put it right there. Also queer owned. His place was damaged in the riots, but if you have a minute, show him some love as well. This has really just been a month about not only supporting black businesses, but also my black queer friends as well. And hopefully you did tune into the Pulp Mag and my friend Pierre Valentino for their takeover, because they are also highlighting black, queer, brown. You know what I'm trying to say, and for whatever reason, it's just not coming out of my mouth. Black, indigenous, people of color, queer, who he wanted to highlight their voices. Almost got it out perfectly. Anyways, today's just kind of a rambly day. I'm trying to get prepared for the weekend. I've got to find time to do my hair for a whatever. Tomorrow it's off to my first bit of work since quarantine, because we are doing some, well, not we, I'm just in it, but they're doing some reshoots for a music video that I was in, and I'm nervous, but we're doing it in the same space as before, and that was like this huge giant warehouse type space where it'll be easy to social distance, and maybe that means that it will help me break my funk I'm in when it comes to auditioning, because for whatever reason I cannot seem to get motivated. I kind of submit to stuff these days, but not really. We'll go into some other stuff, but and that's also maybe because I don't know realistically when I'll be able to work on any of my own projects. And if I'm not chasing my dream, then it's hard to go work on commercial projects, because I do those to help realize my own dreams. So I guess that wasn't it for today, but I'm going to cap it right there, because who knows how long this has been going on. As always, keep bearing the lightness of being, and if you have a moment, check out the new website. If you also have a moment, go check out No Label Movement. If you also have a moment, to go check out and donate to the Homeless Black Trans Women Fund here in Atlanta to help our sisters on the street. Info somewhere in here. Anyways, until next time. Get it back to me.